Hey guys, it's Miss Stacey. So today we're going to talk a little bit about a holiday that's going on. That holiday is called Passover. And Passover lasts for 8 days, and it started on Saturday night, and it's going to keep going until next Saturday night. So the story of Passover started a really long time ago in a country called Egypt, ancient Egypt. Egypt is a country that's pretty far away from us. But when we think about Egypt now, a lot of times people think about pyramids, right? So these are pyramids, and they're real things that are in Egypt that were built a really long time ago. So what's interesting about pyramids is they're kind of shaped like a triangle, right? So they're bigger on the bottom, and they get smaller up to the top. And you can make pyramids out of lots of different kinds of things. So these pyramids are huge, and they're made out of bricks. And it took so many people to make them. But we're just going to make some little pyramids. We'll try making them out of blocks and out of other things. And we'll have some fun, okay? So first we're just going to make a simple one so you can see what it's like. So I have some blocks that are different colors. But you don't have to have blocks. You can use all kinds of things. So a pyramid's bigger on the bottom. So we're going to start with 4 blocks on the bottom. We'll do all different colors, right? So we'll do 1 blue, 1 orange, 1 yellow, and 1 green. So that's 4 blocks on the bottom. And now it's going to get smaller. So our next row, we'll do 3 blocks. So in our next row, let's do 3. We'll do 1 purple, 1 green, and 1 blue. So it's starting to get smaller. So what's 1 less than 3? What do you think? We went 4, 3. So now we're going to do 2. So in this row, we'll do 1 yellow and 1 orange. Now what? 4, 3, 2, 1. So on our top row, we'll put 1 blue. So look at that. Just like these pyramids, where they start out big on the bottom and get small at the top, our pyramid starts out big on the bottom and gets small on top. So let's see if we can make some other pyramids. Let's see how many blocks this one took so we know it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what's pretty cool? Here, we'll put this pyramid over here. I have some other blocks that have numbers on them, and I have exactly 10 of them, so we can make it again with these. These are bigger. So see this block and this block, this one is bigger, so this will be a bigger pyramid. Here, we'll put these blocks to the side so they don't get mixed up. Okay. So we'll start with should we start with 1 or should we start with 10? I think we should start with 10, so number 1 will be on the top. Let's do it. We'll count backwards like we're launching a rocket. Okay. So here's number 10. What do you think is next? So 10 is a green block with orange numbers. Next would be number 9. 9 is a blue block with a red number. And then number 8 is an orange block with a green number. Number 7, purple block with a yellow number. So that's our 4 on the bottom, just like this one, right? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So after 7, we need number 6. Here's number 6. 6 is a red block with a blue number. And then 5 is a yellow block with a purple number. And 4, a green block with a red number. So that's our second row, right? It went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now we need number 3. It's a red block with a yellow number. Number 2 is a blue block with a green number. All right, so that row's done. Look, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So what number do we still need? We went 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 is a yellow block with a blue number. And look at that. We have a second pyramid, but this one has the numbers on it for us. That's pretty fun. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. So you know something that's important about pyramids like this is that you have to use things that are the same size and the same shape, at least in each row. Because what would happen, do you think, if we took this away, and we put one of these smaller blocks here, and then we tried to balance this block on top of it, it's not going to work. It's going to fall down. See? It doesn't work. So when they made these pyramids, they had to be really careful that all those bricks in each row were the same size. If the whole row is the same size, then it's okay. So if this row had 2 little ones, and then we put a big one on top, that would work. But if the ones in the row are not the same size, then it goes crash. And then you don't have a pyramid anymore. Then you have, you just have a pile of blocks. Although that's kind of fun too, right? Knocking over our pyramids is pretty fun. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3. Wow! Oh man. What do you think would happen if we use different shapes in our pyramid? Do you think that'll make something happen? Let's try. So we'll move these over here. We know that it works with them. So I think that if we use different shapes, as long as it's the same shape for all of them, we might get a pyramid. We're going to try it with something silly, because I have lots of these. These are little containers of putty. You know, sometimes we play with putty at school. Right now we have lots of little containers because we can't share them. Everyone needs their own. But I think we can build with these. So remember we had 4 on the bottom. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 4 containers of putty on the bottom row. And then the next row we need 3. Right? So we'll go 1, 2, 3. So far we're good, right? They're balancing because they're all the same size and shape. Now we need 2. So we'll go 1, 2. They're a little bit wobbly because they're not flat, but they're staying up. So far we're good. It's not as good as the blocks, but we're getting there. Do we think it's going to work? It's a little bit off balance, but let's try it. Ready? Everyone hold your breath. Let's see if it works. Uh-oh, come on, you can do this pyramid. All right, so look. It worked, right? We have our pyramid, but it's definitely kind of wobbly. I think if we tried to make it much bigger, it would go, ready, 1, 2, 3, crash. But it did work. Let's put these over here. We're going to try one more thing, and then we're going to make a pyramid. Deeper. So what do you think would happen if you try using different shapes? We saw what happened when you use different sizes. But what if it's something that's not flat on top, right? These worked because they were flat on top. But these are not flat. So let's say we tried to make our bottom row go 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all the same height, kinda, but they're not the same shape. What do you think will happen when we go to our next row? If we go 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. It's better than I thought it would be, but it's a little bit wobbly. See how they're kind of moving around? What can we put in our next row? We got these funny guys. 1, 2, and 1. All right, this worked better than I thought it was going to. I thought it was all just going to crash because they're different sizes. But it stayed up. But what would happen if we put things that weren't the same height? Like this. What if this was our bottom row? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we tried to go 1, 2, uh-oh. Not working so well. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. And then we tried to go 1, 2, oh, it crashed. So we figured out, right, they have to be the same height. Even if they're not totally flat, they at least have to be the same height, right? Oh man. All right, so we made lots of different kinds of pyramids. We saw pyramids here. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to practice our cutting a little bit to make a pyramid. So let me just grab my scissors. I got all kinds of scissors. So this is what I made ahead of time to show you. I didn't glue it, but if you glued it together or taped it, you would have a nice pyramid like this. Pretty cool. So I printed this out from the computer, and if you want to make one at home, I can send it to you. but it's just a square in the middle. It looks like a diamond that way, but if we held it this way, it would look like a square with triangles on every end. Because when you look at a pyramid, it's square on the bottom, but each side is a triangle, right? So a square has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and a triangle has 1, 2, 3. So we're going to cut this out, and we can use all different kinds of scissors. So I'm going to start with these. And we're going to hold our paper with one hand and our scissors with one hand, right? Our thumb and our fingers, and we're going to go open, close, open, close. So we'll do like that. We're going to make sure we cut right on the line. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Open, close, 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 open, close. I'm going to cut right on that line. I'm going to try these scissors. These scissors we just have to push, right? So we'll do push, 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 push. And we're going to turn our paper and go push, push, push. Uh-oh. Our pyramid's not going to be quite straight because I didn't do a great job cutting with those scissors. I had a little hard time, but that's all right. We just do our best. Now I'm going to use these. These scissors you just squeeze, right? So we're going to go cut, 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 and cut, 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 cut. Nice. All right. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way because we get a lot of things on the table. So, you see how there's some dotted lines? We're going to fold on those lines. So I'm going to take my paper, I'm going to use my hand, I'm going to fold right on the line, and then I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to push. I'm going to push it really hard so it gets flat. See that? Then I'm going to do the next one. I'm going to fold it right on the line. And I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to push. Next one, we're going to fold on the line. Use my finger and push. So we did 3. 1, 2, 3. And here's number 4. Fold it on the line. Use my finger and go push. All right. We got all those 4 pieces folded in. And now look what it makes. Wow, it's a pyramid. So you could glue it or tape it and make it stay together. But I think it's kind of cool like this. Right? So it's got 4 sides that are triangles, and then the bottom is flat, just like the pyramids here. So it's kind of fun, right? So we learned about the pyramids in ancient Egypt. We made pyramids with some blocks. We made a pyramid out of paper, all right? So if you hear people talking about Passover, now you know something about Passover, right? That the story of Passover started in Egypt, and something that people think about when they think of Egypt is pyramids. All right, so I hope you have fun if you try any of this, and we'll see you soon. Bye.